Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thanks for joining us on LaserPants Live, Episode 2. I'm your host, LaserPants. How's everyone doing? Robert Diaz, what's up? Jeff Morris, what's up? Greg Fenstad, what's up, man? We're going to be talking some G.I. Joe tonight. I didn't want to do it alone, though. So I got some of my very good buddies to join me. We got this guy here looking like a Viking. Unboxing Art, what's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
How you
Thanks
doing?
for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to talk some Joes. I mean, you can see it's all over my walls and stuff.
I knew I had to have you on because you are a big-time Joe fan.
If I had to get rid of my collection, Joe's would stay. Everything else would go.
Wow. You're a big Joe fan. Okay.
Yeah.
I also brought on this guy who was doing a board game for Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, authority figure, a.k.a. Jeremy, the guy that stole from me while he was here in the Laser Cave.
Look, I just borrowed and haven't given them back yet. So stole is kind of a rough word. All right. Jesus.
So how's it going there in hot and sunny Wisconsin?
Yeah, it's fucking cold. It's really fucking cold. I think I'm in my basement right now, and I think it's like, I don't know, 47 degrees down here, something like that.
Oof.
So, you know.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, nothing but cheese and alcoholics as far as the eye can see here in beautiful Wisconsin.
Good fucking cheese, though.
Well,
cheese and alcohol, that's two of my favorite things. So, sounds good. So we're going to talk about some G.I. Joes, huh?
Yeah.
Hasbro had a little live stream the other day. No, we're going to bash them and trash them, be super toxic and negative.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be full of hatred, bitterness, right?
There's nothing they could have possibly shown us that would have satisfied me. The
Nothing.
stream was a failure before it even went live.
I mean, look, we're going to trash this stuff right before we go out and buy it all. Pre-order it. You know. But man, we got a lot of people watching. I'm very surprised because there's no Tony here, there's no Michael, no Bobby. But we got 63 people watching. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us.
No, it just goes to show what kind of an asset I am. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, you mean ass?
Yeah, you can't spell asset without ass now, can you? No.
All right. Well, without further ado, let me share this screen. There we go. So the live stream starts and they kind of run through some stuff we've already seen digital renders of, right? But now this is like the official pre-order date. This one I was in on when they showed the digital render, and when they put her up for pre-order, Zarana, I was also in on it. I think this looks great. I'm like in on this figure. But Art, tell me you pre-ordered this.
Oh, I did. There's no I didn't even hesitate. Like I was stiff arming kids out of the way so I could pre-order this.
Yeah, I pre-ordered this one as well. Like the figure it looks fantastic, and I will always give credit where credit is due. And they knocked it out of the park with this one. I like what they're doing with the additional hair, the same way that they did with that Michael Cera figure. I mean, Lady J. And that's cool too. The weapon's cool. Just I don't know, man. It's a winner for sure.
But is
Yeah.
that blood on the end of that knife?
It looks like it. It appears
I'd like
to
to
be.
think so.
That's getting a little risque for Hasbro, isn't it?
Yeah, so it looks like it is, but I don't know that it is for sure, because I think like Jazz wears with their AEW wrestling figures, they have these blood and guts 2-packs that they've been doing, right? And I think the only reason that they're getting away with doing that is because they're ringside exclusives. I don't think that you can put blood on the figure or an accessory and still have it in that kids section over there. But I could be mistaken.
I mean, it's not just blood on this. I think it's a bayonet. It looks like it connects to this rifle. But this rifle also has a saw blade on it.
Yeah, it's like when you really wanted to do the Lancer from Gears of War, but you just can't. You know,
Right.
Put a
Like
saw
this-
blade on it.
This is savage. Now, first of all, I just kind of noticed this. Looking at this package, that extra hair piece,
Mhm.
that looks like a brain. And then
Kinda.
she's got like a freaking knife with blood on it and a saw on the end of her rifle, a skill saw. That's pretty dark. But what's up with this artwork, man?
Dude, I was just about to say the only thing, like I'm not an inbox collector when it comes to the classified line or pretty much anything after like 1996. But if I was an inbox guy, and I had to look at that, I don't know, man, that'd kind of kill it. Actually, I think as far as the box art is concerned, the only one that I really like is Recondo, but I'm sure we'll get there eventually.
Okay, we're getting everyone telling us it's heat, like her knife is heated up in her backpack. Thank you, Drew
Okay.
G. Yeah, that's news to me. Did they say that in the stream? Because I kind of half watched the stream and I just went back and downloaded pictures later. I don't know. Did you guys watch the stream?
I watched it with sound off because I was working, which made it a little bit better. But I mean, you know,
just reading the comments in the stream can be just as entertaining as listening to what's going on. So.
Yeah, they don't bother me. Like everyone complains about the toxic chat and it's so bad. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I mean, that's the internet.
And who drew this? Was it from like Gen 13 or Ben 10 or something like that did the artwork?
It doesn't look that good. I don't know.
It doesn't look that good. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Hey, Tony, I'm sorry. Tony Roble says it looks like bootleg Tank Girl. like
but you know what?
Tank Girl.
I'm in for bootleg Tank Girl. Like, I don't care that this is a G.I. Joe figure. I just think it looks cool. It's going to look great with, my Action Force display or my G.I. Joe display. It'll work in other displays. It's just all around a really cool looking figure.
Oh, she's going to look great with Zartan.
Yeah.
And it's got me itchy for Dreadnoks.
With a bare midriff. What's that?
I said it's got me itchy for Dreadnoks.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Like what? Like Monkey Wrench?
Monkey Wrench, yeah. With the what was his cycle called? Like the Ham or something? It wasn't the Ram cycle. It was like the Ham or something.
Art, that's your department.
I'm not sure what vehicle like that his vehicle's name was. I don't know.
I could have swore it had a name and it was like Heavy Attack Machine, like the Ham.
So there she is with her full-on mullet. I'm not complaining about that.
The mullet's cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Jeremy, you're the real world military guy.
Mm-hmm.
What rifle is that?
That appears to like it looks like an AR-15 or a highly modified M4.
But they're looking a lot more realistic.
Oh, they're for sure getting more realistic with the weapons. That saw blade on the end? No, not really, but I can imagine the utility. I could have used it a couple of times.
Yeah, Greg Fenstad said Zarana compare it with Pandora in multiple ways. There's going to be some photography of that, I'm sure.
Why
include
the
a scissor accessory?
Why the boot spurs?
I did not notice spurs. Oh, she does have spurs.
I just feel like that's going to break off, or they're going to be warped all the hell out of package.
I don't think they'll break off because it's going to be soft plastic. They have to, meet child safety standards. We're not going to get like brittle plastic on this thing. It's going to be very soft and gummy like our other Joes.
Mm-hmm. Damn, if it was McFarlane, it'd be cutting kids left and right.
Oh yeah, be good. Cut them kids. But no, she looks good. Now, okay, this hair, that's more like classic Zarana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could do without that. That's what looks like a brain.
Yeah,
She has an exposed brain.
Give me that mullet, baby. Give me that
Yeah.
mullet.
Get that mullet. We're down with the mullet. All right, Dusty. Now this one, I saw a lot of people kind of split on. I think it looks fine.
I think it looks good, except I just don't understand. If you're gonna release him, why didn't you do the soft goods underneath the helmet? Like the OG figure had a little thing of fabric hanging down. They could have just did the same thing with this one, because with it all being glunked up in plastic, I think it just takes away and it makes it look weird.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I think it's going to do the same thing that a lot of molded, like longer hair, figures. It's gonna really hinder articulation. So, I mean, while you have it on, but it's removable. So, I got this one. It wasn't my Dusty from when I was a kid. My Dusty was the one that came with Sandstorm. But it's it's a good looking figure.
Is Sandstorm an animal?
Sandstorm is that coyote. He's a coyote.
Okay.
Or coyote.
Yeah, he's a coyote.
Coyote.
Yeah.
Gotcha. To me, like his goggles look like the eyepieces are too close together. That's like my one complaint. Also, the camo's a little cheesy. They went a little light on the paint.
They did.
I think they could have done like a third color, done another pass.
So if I'm not mistaken, right, I've kind of have this theory that that's the same yellow that the first version of Duke came with on his torso, or like a, you know what I mean, his shirt that he's wearing. I could be mistaken.
Possibly, I don't know. It looks a little more yellow. Like Duke's was like almost like a tan.
Well, I'm looking at mine, but I did a wash on mine, so it's hard to tell. But I mean, it's probably the same color. To be honest with you.
He looks better with the goggles not on.
It does. The Canuck says, when I first saw this, I thought it was a female figure. He does have big pouty lips, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But look at that waist, though. He's got that hourglass figure going.
Yeah, he's got them nice birthing hips. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
looks pretty sick.
You know who he looks like? He looks like the chick from Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh my!
Yeah,
dude.
Right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my goodness!
It
Third Rock
does.
from the Sun. Hopefully, he looks good next to Desert Rat. Bazooka.
Bazooka was a favorite of mine when I was a kid, but I didn't have any Tiger Force. I didn't like Tiger Force. So this was a pass for me. It looks great, but I'm just not a Tiger Force guy.
Definitely a hard pass for me too.
Yeah.
It was a hard pass.
Like I passed. I didn't get it. I hate Tiger Force and Python Patrol.
Into the end zone.
Oh shit.
But, okay. Yeah, Tiger Force, not my thing. So was the OG look of him? Did he have like blue jeans on in the jersey?
The jersey was red and the helmet was green.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to say that the number 14 was a lot larger back then.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now I think his pants were brown. Did he have tan pants? I think for the original.
That's
you're asking
right.
You're asking the wrong guy. I did not get any reference photos of the OG figures.
I mean, the mustache is with this wave, though, man.
I do like that mustache. That's a solid mustache.
He's got a bazooka and he has a mustache for rides.
Thank you, Sal. He says the jersey was the old home game jersey for the Patriots. Sal is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to vintage Joes. Yeah, so I totally passed on this. I do like that they went with the Valiver style articulation scheme with the dumbbell at the top, dumbbell at the bottom, right? Instead of that ab crunch, that weird ab crunch. Because I think that just looks awkward on some of these guys.
Yeah, and there's issues with that ratchet that's in there too. On some of them, it's just like you can grab them by the feet and shake it, and you can see.
Oh yeah,
just going back and forth. That Storm Shadow was notorious for that. Like all of them, I think, were loose.
Yes. The Amazon exclusive Storm Shadow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was horrible. And my Snake Eyes, my San Diego. No, it wasn't a San Diego exclusive. It was just like their Pulse exclusive Snake Eyes. Mine was floppy right out of the box. With the
Are you talking about the big set one?
Yeah, the 00.
Yeah, see, mine was fine, but the original release was so super floppy that I have to have him sit cross-legged on the ground, like he can't even really stand up. He's so wobbly.
Well, the big box set was the first one to be released.
Yeah, that one for me was fine.
Oh, not mine. I got the regular box one too, like the all black.
Yeah.
And the ab crunch on mine was all floppy too. Like you could tell there was probably some sort of ratchet, but it just flopped around. It was real floppy.
But there's supposedly that repaint out there, the redo of Snake Eyes, I guess.
I guess. I mean, I'll go to the store. All I see is gung ho.
It's it. Yeah, with a 1-inch layer of dust on top.
Yeah. So, but I'm passing on everything Tiger Force or Python Patrol, just because it's Target. I don't know. I could have pre-ordered this, but I'm just not into it that much. But if eventually they do the regular version, I might pick that up. If I see it at retail. The one exception was I did get the Tiger Force Outback when they put that up last year. Right? I think it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
even though,
go ahead.
Even though I don't like that look for Outback, like I want a traditional Outback, because that was the one that I had, white T-shirt, right? But it just looks so cool. I like that. I like the old man head they gave him. I just like the look of that buck. So I'll probably use it for fodder, customize it into something else.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Art.
Oh, I was just gonna say that Outback will fit in. Like I pre-ordered that one Tiger Force because I feel like he could just fit in with anything. He doesn't really, even though he's wearing like a T-shirt with the tiger on it, it's just like, hey, it's all right. I can use it with regular Joes, but I don't need to have like a whole Tiger Force themed team. It's weird.
No, yeah. The casual critic says my Arctic Storm Shadow is fine.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. It's more of a QC thing. I don't think it's like every figure, but it's like it's kind of hit and miss.
Yeah, and look, you know how our action figure fans are, right? They don't.
Oh.
It's always the planes that land, right? No one talks about the planes that land. They only put the figure or the pictures of the figures up because they're jacked up. So it's why it could seem like there was more of them that had that defect than there really were. But mine definitely did, and I saw a bunch of people complaining about it as well. But we're grown men with action figures, so complaining is just part of it. Yeah.
Oh, we got a celebrity in the house, Dan, who reviews. What's up, Dan? He says, "I was sleeping." Should I read this in his accent?
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
I was sleeping, but I woken up to my sense of telling me I can't do it. He says Ryan was being negative about toys. Who told you that, Dan? Who told you that? I'm not being.
I think Kevin Costner had a better accent in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves,
right?
Than you did just now.
And I'm going to put a stop to it and spread the positivity. He says, spread that positivity. Just lay it down. Spread it everywhere.
Yeah, I gotta thank Dan Who for reviewing those two Python Patrol figures because I was like on the fence. I had them pre-ordered, and after I watched the review, I was like, "Damn, I really don't want them." Not saying his review is bad; he did an excellent job, but it's nice to know that when you're on the fence about something, that there's reviewers out there that might get something quicker than other people, and you just like, okay, hey, you just saved me some money, thank you. I can spend it on other figures.
Dan Who says everything's great. He says, give Hasbro all your money. Says raise the prices. Are we going to ban him? Or no, I'm kidding. Don't ban him.
We want to spend more money.
We want to spend more money. Oh, I love it. So I usually troll on his live stream. So he's just dishing it back to me. That's fine. Don't ban him, Drew or Timothy. All right. Moving on. Now this next one.
I've got a wrench. I can do it. Hang on.
No, don't ban him.
I'm joking.
Just put him in timeout. No, don't do that.
Bazooka's gear is dope.
What's that?
Bazooka's gear is pretty dope.
Yeah, I do like his backpack with the rockets. That's a very cool feature. I don't know. I just feel I'm not that into the line at this point. I'm getting very picky and choosy, especially because these are $25 each now, and I've heard they're going up to $30 before the end of the year. Yeah, we'll see.
So,
but I mean, very.
Look, I can kind of understand that from they're paying the licensing fee for the Marvel stuff, right? But when you aren't doing that for GI Joe, if I'm not mistaken, they're not paying any licenses. Like that belongs to them.
Nope.
Right.
Just
So
for Sarge.
yeah. So where's the rest of it coming from?
They're making up for their shitty fucking waves of Marvel Legends that they're releasing that are just sitting on the shelves.
We got to make that Turtles money back.
Right. Like
Turtles money. Guys, that's negative.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Kidding.
I'll see myself out.
Dan Who says, I love you, really. And then he kisses me. That's fine. You can do that here on the LaserPants live stream. Thank you, Dan.
Must have kissed you on the cheeks. Look at those little rosy cheeks of yours.
Greg Finstead says Bazooka's gear and sculpt is spot on, and I agree with you. It's just the paint. It's the Tiger Force paint, man.
I'll get that OG one when they release it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so too. It might be 30 by that time, though, guys.
It's all right.
Yeah,
I'd probably still buy it. Yeah. So this next one is really, it was a weird choice. I don't know, just something about the head sculpt they went with looks a little rapey. Recondo. So this is a very, I don't know who sculpted this. It wasn't a talented sculptor. They're obviously a fan of the Goonies. I think they're a big fan of Sloth from the Goonies.
Yeah.
And police officers. They like police officers and firemen. But yeah, we got Recondo.
Yeah,
Jeremy, what do you think about this guy?
I mean, look, I couldn't disagree with you more about that head sculpt. I think that's what the perfect action figure looks like. You may not like it, but that is what peak plastic is supposed to look like right there.
All right, listen, we don't allow dissenting opinions here on LaserPants Live. You're not allowed to disagree with me. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
If you've ever been on the internet, you would know that.
Can I start over? Can I start over? Are we live?
Sure. Yeah. From the top. You want to start? We'll cut this part out later in post. Okay, from the top. Go.
Yeah, it's I had that old picture of myself with the mustache, and I couldn't resist. I had to Photoshop myself on there. So
yeah, it looks great.
Yeah,
it looks great. I'd buy you a steak dinner at the Sizzler. But yeah, no, Recondo. I think it looks cool. I do remember this figure as a kid, but I didn't have it. And it's not one of the figures I stole from my cousin. But I think they got it pretty spot on. The Tiger Force pants I could do without. Again, I'll wait for the original version. Mm-hmm. If I get it at all. But the hat looks good. It's cool. Got the the Civil War style cowboy hat that he's got on. Isn't that like they got the thing there on the
Australian?
Yeah, I thought that was one of those Australian.
But didn't they pin him up on the side too in the Civil War, and then they had like the?
Are you?
What?
No, I don't think so. Are you maybe thinking about
maybe
World War II, like SAS, like the Africa?
No,
when they were in Africa.
No.
Okay.
Let me. Well, you guys talk about Recondo, and I'll Google it.
Recondo was one I almost got because I was like, you know what? Even though he has those tiger stripes, I was like, he could another one of those ones that I could get and put into the collection. He would sort of blend in and look like a normal guy. Mm-hmm. But it made me sort of angry too when you see that hat. You're like, damn, you're so close to releasing a Wild Bill.
Yeah, you really are.
Come on,
This is another one from what Greg Finstead was saying earlier that the sculpt. Oh, that's
right there.
That's Wild Bill's hat, bro. And that doesn't pin up.
But it has the thing on it, the string.
Yeah. So I mean, I have one. I wear it every Friday. You think I'm?
What are you doing on Friday?
You think I'm?
Is that like a recruiter thing?
No.
Recruiting to your Village People cover band?
No. So I'm a 19 Delta, which is a scout, right? And but we're cavalry scouts. So we still wear the cavalry Stetson on Fridays. It's the same hat essentially that they used to wear, but it's just more of like a tradition type of deal. I'll show you mine. I'll send you a picture.
He sort of looks like Kurt Russell in the face a little bit.
Yeah. I'm not seeing that.
Yeah,
maybe a little.
Look, I think the sculpt and I think the accessories and everything are fantastic. Again, it's just the wrong color. That's it.
Drew G said it's the one the kangaroo from TMNT wore.
Hang on.
Robert Diaz said he's going to the YMCA. Oh, what you got that? You got the kangaroo back there?
Dude, if he didn't, I can get one out mine out of the detail.
Oh, there it is.
Walkabout.
So is this guy supposed to be Australian? Recondo? I mean, don't you both answer me at once.
Sorry, I didn't have my earbuds in. What's up?
I asked if he is supposed to be Australian.
Recondo?
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, he's a real
No, the
American
Cobra
hero,
Trooper.
sir. A real American hero.
Are they
Jesus.
all American though? That doesn't sound very inclusive.
It is if you're from America.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait,
We got the
didn't they
repainted-
change that though to like international heroes or something like that?
Well,
I
they
don't
don't
know.
call it a real American hero anymore. That's been removed from the vernacular.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe's there.
Yeah, don't stop. Keep going.
G.I. Joe. Sorry. He's putting his
So do
backpack
you
back
Joe
on.
hard enough to get a Python Patrol Cobra officer?
I fucking hate Python Patrol.
Yeah, I'm not I don't even remember anything Python Patrol from when I was a kid at
Dude,
all.
It
Is
reminds
when-
me of when I was working at the plants, and this was like I would have to wear that yellow shirt right there, and then with my
Mhm.
safety harness on. That's exactly what that looks like right there.
This was
Gotcha.
when Cobra Commander got his like power armor or battle armor.
Sean Forrester, Recondo is from Wisconsin.
Oh, gross.
Really?
I hope everyone watching is really enjoying themselves watching some dude that doesn't know really anything about G.I. Joe talk about G.I. Joe. I hope just sit back and enjoy the
He's really from
See,
Wisconsin.
Matt Talon reminds me of that time at Fort Hood. Dude, I did 6 years at Fort Hood, man. I was in 1st Brigade, Iron Horse, baby. Where were you at? Blackjack, probably? Yeah.
right.
Sorry.
enough, Jeremy. We get it. Okay. You're like Captain America here on the LaserPants live stream. Okay. Can we move on?
He's gonna start recruiting people that are watching.
Look at that face. He's like,
Sorry. My bad,
okay.
man. My bad.
no, I'm kidding. So no Python Patrol for you guys either.
No.
I thought they looked silly when I was a kid. I think they look silly as a 40-year-old. So
Yeah. I don't think bright yellow is what you want to wear into combat.
I would
But
do
I'm okay with these being Target exclusives because now I don't have to like gouge my eyes out and scream that I can't get a hold of at least a couple to army build.
Yeah.
start shooting people in the parking lot. Everybody remember that?
That was over
What?
Pokemon cards.
No, dude, it was over fucking Major Blood, man.
Really?
Yeah.
It was easy to find.
No,
I mean-
not for the first 2 weeks. He wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that shooting happened. It was 100% Major Blood related.
Then you got these guys in all the Facebook groups with stacks of them like, hey, I just spent my life savings on Major's blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Okay, now how about the Crimson Guard? Because
Beautiful. I
All
ordered
in.
5.
All in.
yeah, you're down. So I thought it looked cool too. I don't have any connection to this, but I ordered 2 of them.
No, you
I
need
got 2
more.
of them as well because I have the Crimson Twins coming. I got Tomax and Zaymot coming, and I needed at least 2 to go with them. So yeah, that
does
was
it-
easy.
Does it make sense that he comes with an officer's sword?
The Crimson Guard. Trying to
Yeah.
think of the cartoon. So I can't remember because I didn't have this figure when I was a kid, but my buddy did. So anytime we played together, he would bring it. So I don't remember the exact accessories that it came with, but I'm trying to remember back to the cartoon, and I honestly can't. I don't remember.
I don't recall a sword coming with them. I do remember the gun with the bayonet and the backpack.
Yeah, I remember a lot of Joes had like bayonets on their guns, right?
Yeah.
I know Steel Brigade did
But
because
these,
I bought
these are
one.
but these look great. Like I mean the sword and stuff just adds to that whole look of that royalness.
It's a bit more regal. Like
It's very regal. And I mean
Yeah.
especially with Tomax and Zammot, I mean that you got to have those guys to have some of the best troops.
Yeah, and again, the weapon that it's coming with, it's an M4 right there. Easy to tell exactly what it is.
yeah. Oh, my one gripe is that ab crunch cut right there. It just looks so weird. But overall, I think it looks really cool. I love the mask. Did they have
Yep.
masks in the OG figure?
They did.
Yeah.
Cool.
They did.
Yeah, I think that's a really cool look.
Did they give any good shots of the sword at all or I can't recall.
Yeah,
if we did.
There was
think they
one where
did.
he had it like extended all the way out.
Mhm. It looks like they're going pinless too. Like this guy's all pinless.
Mhm.
Very nice. There it is. There's the sword.
Yeah, it doesn't show the detail. I think there's like a snake head like at the bottom of the hilt and stuff like that.
Cool.
But I think
They definitely like their promo shots. They have someone posing these figures that knows how to pose.
Mhm.
Like these don't look super awkward and weird like they usually do.
I mean, it's kind of amateur hour compared to the stuff that I pump out as far as fig photography is concerned. But-
Yeah. Okay.
do
Okay,
we even
now,
have
so-
to talk about this?
Hold on. Okay, so everything we've shown so far is stuff that they had like real versions of in person, and it all went up for pre-order. All this other stuff is all digital render, and none of it went up for pre-order yet, right?
Yeah.
But they did tease another Snake Eyes with a repainted timber.
They couldn't just
I'm-
repaint a figure they already had. They could just open one and paint it up and be like, "This is what you're gonna get." They had to do a digital render on some shit they already made.
It's a little weird. Granted, I don't know who was anyone asking for another Snake Eyes.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
If you're trying to place the blame on anybody, it wasn't me.
Greg Fenstad said this is from the Resolute, which I think they said in the stream, right?
Okay,
So
I can kind of see it. Hey, Greg, because in Resolute, the his visor was taller, longer in that, wasn't it? That's
I don't know, but
It's hard. It's
it's
hard
the
to
same
tell.
mold, but it's got like green pants.
oh sweet,
Yeah.
awesome.
If they said it was Resolute, they probably didn't know what the hell they're talking about. I think they're just putting stuff like in the background. When they were doing the live, they had a bunch of Rise of Cobra, one of the best 3 3/4 lines for Joe's in the background. And I was like, "Oh, sweet, we're gonna see some really cool shit." And
Sal, thanks for joining
disappointed.
us. Have a good night, man.
Bye, Sal. Love you.
Bye, Sal.
So I would be down for another timber just because, yeah, I'll take a white wolf. That looks cool.
What?
But
Oh, you didn't like the gray one?
I like that one too.
Okay.
I'd have both.
Okay.
That'd be great. I mean, look, dude, I have how many Spider-Man figures do I have? A lot.
The ones that I left, the ones that I didn't steal,
Right. Like at least 27. I had 30.
There's at least 15 of them left. There's
Okay.
At least
I thought you only took 3.
Did I?
That's why you were wearing the big jacket.
Yeah, I put one of them in my prison wallet, so you know.
You can't get that back. There's
Yeah.
there's a fragrance that'll never.
I don't
wash out.
want it back. You keep
You got
that
to
one.
you got to keister at least one of them, you know.
Man. But yeah, this pretty boring. Although if they sold timber separate, I'd be all over it. I just don't need another Snake Eyes with green, this time with green pants. I'm good with the first 2 that I already have. Okay, Zartan.
I like the look of the green eyes, but I don't need a third Zartan, unfortunately. If
Does he
came
have
with the
green
swamp
eyes?
Gear, yeah, he has green eyes.
Okay. Is he color changing like the exclusive?
Are you talking about from it's the exclusives are white. Like both the exclusive and the other one are white. I don't think
But
they
he
changed.
has color changing parts.
Yeah.
Is
This
this
one
one
Not
color
this one.
changing?
Not this one. No.
The exclusive
the
one.
exclusive did.
Yeah.
So they did not
but-
carry that forward to this one.
No. But they gave him
They're
green
going to put
eyes.
this on a retro card.
Yeah.
I mean, so as far as like the paint scheme on the figure is concerned, it does look way more OG than the first one that came out, but I can't justify the money for it. You know, I like the one that I have already. So yeah, easy pass on this.
Yeah. I don't need to double dip on retro cards. Like on Marvel Legends, I do sometimes, but I'm a huge mark for Marvel stuff. Not so much on G.I. Joe. So pretty much all the retro carded, repaints are going to be a pass for me. Now, Snake Eyes. And when they showed this, I was like, I mean, not Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow. When they showed this, I was like, well, we've already seen this. It went up for pre-order.
Dude,
I haven't even got mine yet.
Dude, I couldn't tell the difference because I pre-ordered that first one and I was like, did I actually pre-order it? Because they're showing this one and I couldn't tell the difference until
wraps.
until I looked at it And then like the fletching on the arrows is a different color. The first one is red, this one's white. And then there's like missing armor sections on the forearms. With this one's it's just the wrap. But is that enough change to justify another figure?
I mean, they're going to put it on a retro card, so you'll get that like audience for it, right? You're going to get those guys like want to keep it on the retro card, put it on the wall, but not for me. I mean, I open everything. I open everything.
Yeah,
I have no need for a slightly different Storm Shadow. The first one they showed I thought was really good. Again, the ab crunch is weird looking. I'd prefer the upper diaphragm swivel and the waist swivel. But don't need this. And this is the first version, right?
Yeah.
There he is in his box. Here they are side by side. It took me a minute to see the differences. Like they painted the arrows different. He doesn't have the gauntlets on like over his wrist wraps. He's got ungloved hands.
And you know, blame that on all the man babies.
Huh?
Blame it on all the man babies out there.
The man babies?
Yeah, they're just fucking out there crying like he didn't have armor on his forearms. He has to have the wraps. He's got to have flesh hands. And if he don't, I'm not gonna buy any more GI Joes. Fuck you, Hasbro. And like, then they go and they rant on their Twitters and tweet and you know, and then this shit happens.
Look,
no, they go to Facebook groups. That's where they go.
The thing is that this is the third Storm Shadow in the line so far. Why not open with this? You know, like what? And look, I have a minority opinion on this, right? But I don't mind the extra armor that's coming in the classified. Do I want it gold the way that Duke was? No, I repainted that steel colored. You know what I mean? But I don't mind the extra armor. So when I saw it on the forearms of the Storm Shadow that I had pre-ordered right now, it's fine. It wasn't a huge deal for me. But those two minute differences like that, I got to pass. You know, I like the red accents that the first one came with.
Yep.
Yeah, and we didn't get prices on these. They are retro carded. I imagine they might be a couple dollars higher than the regular release stuff. Maybe. We'll see. Don't know. Yeah. But Sean Forrester here says, not sure if this retro version will come with all the gear or not. Passing for now. Yeah, this is the only image that I saw them show. I couldn't find anything else. They didn't show the card backs or anything. It's just a digital render. It looks like the head sculpt is different as well. So there's that.
Did you hear the news about their retro cards though? They're just going to be a fucking cardboard box on a card, so you can't even see the figure. It's just going to be a box with the card art.
Oh, really?
No, but
I was about to say there's no way.
Well, hey, listen, that's something to talk about because the retro card stuff, that plastic bubble on a card back, that's going away. So the Marvel team said in one of those, YouTube interviews that 2023 there will be no plastic in the packaging. So the retro card stuff is going away. That applies to GI Joe too. So if this comes out this year, we could maybe see like an actual retro card. But Art, you might be spot on. If this comes out 2023, that plastic bubble ain't going to be there, man.
Good thing I opened the classified Joes.
Yeah, I open everything, so I don't care. The only thing I'm worried about is like a closed box, like figure swaps, of course. But anyway,
a figure swap is extremely hard to do on a blister. So like
yeah, it can be done. It ain't that hard.
It can be done, but like the typical low effort fucking target swapper. I don't think is going to put in the effort to get it done. The little
you
hair dryer on the tape on a box is relatively simple.
You have to consider the relatively low effort of a retail employee who doesn't care,
or it's their friend.
They'll just accept the return because they're not paid enough to care,
or it is them. Yeah.
And by the way, how did you know that you could just use a hair dryer to take the tape off a box? What have you been doing?
He's a fig swapper, man. Didn't you know?
And swapping figs in Wisconsin?
Oh no. There's no need to here. I'm the only collector in town. I sent Ryan a picture of the shelves at Walmart, and it was like it was fucking 1989 in there.
Yeah, Here's Asherman55. He says they said in an interview this will be the last year of the retro style packaging. Exactly. Yeah. The Marvel team said it, so I guess the Joe team said it too. Retro packaging's gone.
I guess we gotta see. We gotta see what they're gonna do. It's gonna be interesting, at least.
And see, Vengar78, he obviously follows me on social media because I said when everything is plastic free and it's in a closed box, and I go into the toy aisle at Target, I'm going to cut the box open with my knife, open it up, and check to make sure the figure's in there. I'm not just going to take it up to the register, buy it, leave, and then have to come back later to return it because someone swapped it.
It's like before you leave the drive-thru at McDonald's, you make sure all the
Yep.
fries are in there.
Yes, exactly.
Before you drive away.
Exactly,
Make sure
bro.
your 10-piece nuggies is secure in the bag.
Yep.
He doesn't want to buy a bunch of figures that are just repacked with the Eternals figures.
Casual Critic says battery-powered heat gun. Is that what you use, Jeremy? Because I have like a regular 110.
No, I don't own a heat gun or a label maker. So
You're missing out. Are you
as
kidding
far
me?
as equipment is concerned, I'm lacking, my dude.
All right.
Oh,
Then we got this monstrosity. So the Ram Cycle was never in the Tiger Force line in the vintage G.I. Joe line, right?
Dude, I honestly don't know. I don't.
I was
remember.
told it wasn't.
That
I
could
don't
be
know.
true. I honestly don't remember.
Yeah.
all I can picture is jets in Tiger Force style. Like,
Yeah, I remember. I think the Sky Striker was done in Tiger Force colors, right?
but
I seem to remember my cousin having.
this
A
is
Tiger Force.
stupid.
That's yeah. So that sounds familiar with the Sky Striker, but this.
A red Gatling gun.
So I like the Ram Cycle. I don't
Is
like
it blood on the Gatling gun? It's red.
It's blood.
Is that what it is?
I don't like this paint job, but I already have 4 Ram Cycles because I walked into Target one day and they had them for $20.
Jesus.
So of course I'm going to buy everything on the shelf when they're $20. But this I don't need. I don't need this.
And look at
I feel like this is going to be
Duke's
$20.
not even that different. It's the same damn Duke.
No, he's got a green shirt.
No, besides the repaint, like there's nothing tweaked on Duke. It's like,
But she's got a new hat.
Which I can't see his boots. Are those the other Duke boots? The Dookie boots that have the armor on them?
It looks like they're armored, but they are painted black.
Okay.
So they're saying the Rattler was in Tiger Force colors and Sky Striker was Python Patrol.
Who said
Yeah.
that? I'll call
Dark-
them a liar. I'm just joking. I don't know. I'm just playing around.
Darth Gar said the ferret was in Tiger Force. And James, aka Ratface44, says this is a Clown Town bicycle.
Clown Town bicycle.
He had a good little picture there with Cobra Commander and his Crimson Guards. I dug it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't like Tiger Force. If I saw Tiger Force, I was automatically flipping past it to see what was back behind it. So
It just doesn't make sense. You don't go into combat in bright yellow, right?
There's so many other like repainted styles they could have went with instead of Tiger Force.
I mean, look, as a kid, you're playing with the toys. Maybe, you're like, oh, this looks cool. It looks like a tiger. Oh, this is awesome. I love it.
No.
But we're adults now, We want
Whoever
our toys
thought
to
of
be
that?
super serious.
Oh, okay, so the Dragonfly helicopter was Tiger Force. Yes, I definitely remember that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Random stuff.
I totally already knew that.
I was
you
waiting
know.
for everybody else to catch up.
Yeah. Wait on you guys. All right. Okay, so that sucks. Got a blue ninja and this is a repainted movie figure. This
Yep.
blue lady
Except
ninja.
with the newer
New head.
head sculpt.
Wasn't that figure in the Shang-Chi wave?
Yeah, or no, it was the G.I. Joe movie, which was just as bad as Shang-Chi.
Oh.
I didn't see the Snake Eyes movie.
It's trash.
Oh.
It's trash.
You guys saw it?
Yeah,
Oh, man,
yeah.
dude, I paid theater money.
Mhm.
Oh,
I didn't. Yeah, because I'm such a Joe mark. I went and saw it, and it's like, oh man, it was.
oh
it was
man, this is my favorite guy in the chat tonight, Red Foreman. Even the repaints are better than Valorous. Awesome, man. Hey, there's your attention.
I
I don't need blue ninjas. Were you guys into the red ninjas? I got a few of them. I thought they were great, but
I have 4 red ninjas.
I think I got
Yeah.
4 red ninjas as well. I don't need them blue. The only thing that's attracting me is like the Oni mask and the other mask head. But now I'm not going to spend $60 on this 2-pack just for 2 head sculpts.
Oh, is it 60?
Come on, it's gonna be. Look at all the 2-packs that are like coming out for Legends.
Yeah, it might be 60.
I got my 4 red ninjas when Amazon had them at retail. So they're like $19.99.
Yeah.
And then I mean I've got Prime, so you know that helped out too. So I couldn't pass up on that.
Yeah, Random Stuff Garage says only 4. You're not a real fan.
I'll see myself out.
Yeah. I would totally be down for some female ninjas, right?
Sure.
I would prefer this in red to go with my other one. And I would prefer it not in a 2-pack.
Hey, Ryan, can you blow up the image on those? Can I see the heads? Do they have the Cobra logo on the forehead?
They do.
Yeah, they do. Okay.
Magnify.
Is that you like that or no?
They didn't have the Cobra logo on them, if I remember correctly. I'm sure somebody's got to correct me in the comments.
The original Red Ninja or in general?
The original Red Ninja. I don't think they had the Cobra logo.
They did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay, then fuck me. I'm wrong.
Which it should have been Arashikage logo technically.
Let's see here.
Okay.
I think this kind of proves Todd McFarlane's point. You know, they're packing these female figures in with male figures because otherwise they're peg warmers.
Was there an uptick in serial killers or something? Or
I think so.
Yeah.
I think a female ninja will sell by itself if it's good.
Wrong head, Ryan. What wrong head? What did I get wrong again? I don't know what. I don't know. Drew, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Anyway. So then this caused a little bit of controversy in some Facebook groups.
Man,
the last couple days.
I got shit on. Because of
like
my
literally?
opinions. Like it was basically like they held me down and removed the glass table and just shit all over me because I had a different opinion.
Oh. Okay, Drew said I zoomed in on the wrong head. All right, so it looked like they both had Cobra logos.
Yeah, they both have the Cobra logo. So
like the masthead and the unmasked masthead,
yeah.
like the headband. Anyway.
Hey, what's up, ML Series? I'm not sure if that's Mythic Legions or Marvel Legends, but
I'm guessing Marvel Legends because I sent him a couple Marvel Legends a while ago.
Could still be Mythic Legions.
It could be, yeah.
Mythic Legions are some good fucking figures, man. You know.
But yeah, shout out to ML Series. I got to hang out with him at Joe Fest last year. Hopefully, he will be at the Joe Fest in a couple months. I don't know.
I'll be there as well.
So the classified Sarge. Now, a lot of people were under the impression that no other toy companies could ever do a Sergeant Slaughter figure because Faliverse had done one.
What gave them that impression?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Because when that the Action Force Sarge went up, I want to say summer of 2020 or 2021. I don't remember. But I remember we were talking about it, and I said, can Classified make a Sarge? And Bobby's like, yeah, they can make a Sarge. So it's up to Sarge. He owns his own likeness.
Mm-hmm.
He owns his own brand. WWE, Hasbro, Faliverse, they don't own his likeness. They don't own his name. Sarge owns his own stuff, so he can license it out to whoever he wants.
Yeah, one of the most famous things about him is that it's just kind of known within the wrestling community that he secured the rights to his likeness and his gimmick before Vince could. So that's how you did have him in G.I. Joe comic books, toys, and in the wrestling ring and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, man.
I think the Sarge looks fine. I mean,
I think he's on that gung ho body. And so like
No.
in real
Roadblock,
life, he would be
bro.
like 8 foot tall.
He's not on Gung Ho.
He's on
Are you sure?
Roadblock.
Yeah, because Gung Ho did not have a sculpted tank top.
Okay.
It's Roadblock.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. Fuck me. Yeah, you're right.
Did Roadblock have the same little legs?
I don't know. Mine's blocked by his minigun.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's my biggest rip. I think the figure looks great, and I'm gonna own both. I'm gonna have a Valaverse one from Action Force, and I'm gonna have the G.I. Joe one. It's okay to like both. It's okay to like one over the other. It doesn't mean your opinion's wrong. But what bothers me, and everybody shit on me, is proportions. This dude has, like, look at the waist down. It's the same width straight down. They could have gave him a little bit thicker thighs. Doesn't need to be massive. It's a little bit of thickness to those thighs to just fix the build a little bit.
It does look a little bit like Bluto. A little.
It's yeah, his legs aren't big enough. I don't think his feet are big enough for those paws that he has right there.
I think it's fair to point out this is a digital render, so things could change.
Final product may vary, right?
Yeah.
And I hope that it does. But Greg brought up a good point. He was talking about alternate hands historically within the classified series, and it doesn't happen very often. So hopefully he does have some alternate hands that just come with two fists. Because that would get real boring real quick.
His other hands will be trigger fingers.
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's a lot packed in with him that we have not seen. They said something is going to come with him, some surprise in a box. I don't know. But I would assume he's coming with like weapon holding hands at least, in addition to these fists.
Yeah.
Drew points out that he has cartoon proportions. So I said Bluto. I think we're kind of on the same page.
See, and I got that too when I was like saying it, like, oh, it's just like how the cartoon was. But if you think about it, that cartoon was so quickly put together and drawn that they were just quickly ripping that shit out to where you could see stuff where stuff's different colors and not drawn the same. Like, see, I base my Sarge at least off of like the comics.
Yeah. My figure culture says we know Hasbro won't include an alternate portrait or removable hat, sunglasses. I think they said they were removable, but I could be totally wrong.
I thought they said the hat was removable. I don't know
about
the
glasses.
Glasses. I don't know.
I need to watch those like live streams more closely. I'm always at work though. I'm like listening in and kind of. So, I mean, if you're buying action figures that are this expensive, you better be at work when these live streams go down. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, like as far as the controversy goes about having Sarge in two different lines, I don't get it.
Three different lines.
Oh yeah, he does have a WWE.
Technically 4 if you count the WWE Motu crossover.
Right. But yeah, I don't. There was Greg and I were talking about that, and there were people like, "It's over, pull the plug on Valaverse. Hasbro's got Sarge back, fucking done, son." And it's like, well, no, I don't think so.
Oh, there's no bias with those guys.
Yeah, I know, and
they don't have an axe to grind.
But I think like the dumb thing is that like you're such a Hasbro stan, and I think brand loyalty to a corporation that doesn't know your name is one of the stupidest fucking things you can do. Because one, it doesn't make sense as a consumer to limit yourself to the amount of products that are available to you based off of a misplaced sense of loyalty to, like I said, people that don't know your fucking name. So shut up, go play in traffic.
Man, you make some good points, dude. Like
Thanks.
I love that. Like when I was a kid, it was between my dad and my grandpa, it was like Ford versus Chevy.
Yeah,
and I never cared. I'm like, whatever. I drive a Chevy now, so I guess I pick sides. But I would still buy a Ford if it was a decent truck. If I went to the dealership, I know you didn't you drive a Ford to my house when you stole like half my stuff?
Yeah. That's why I didn't break down on the way leaving or escaping the laser cave, because I wasn't driving a fucking Chevy.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, I just don't care. Like when it comes to figures, if the figure looks good, and it's not like a ripoff, I'm gonna buy it.
Look, yeah, it's fine. Buy what you want. That's the cool thing about being a consumer, is that you have all these products available to you, and you don't have to stand for one of them. It's weird.
No,
I mean, one's going to be able to wipe their ass and wash their own back. The other one can't. I mean, it's okay to have both.
That's the toy photography I was looking to do as well. So You know, thank goodness. But I don't think this looks. I don't think this looks that. You know, I don't think it looks bad.
Looks
I
good.
get the criticisms. I think it's fine. I might get it.
I'm not. I am perfectly happy with the 2 Sarges that I have in my collection. The V2 Sarge is on display.
But see, you are a more reasonable action figure collector than me. Like I have like 97 Spider-Man figures. You probably have like 1, maybe 2, right?
So Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I've got 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 7.
So I'm like right now I have 3 Sarge figures. I'm fine with having a 4th. I would like to get this one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll get this one. How often do you get Sarge figures in general?
Yeah. Look, and that's another valid point too. You know, get it while you can get it. But look, the V2 Valaverse Sarge that I have on display with my classified right now, he scales so perfect. He's taller than Duke. He's taller than Beachhead. He's taller than Flint. But he's not ridiculously large. You know, like Gung Ho is.
Gung Ho is like stupid.
He fits in there seamlessly. Honestly, I'm looking at it right now, and
but everybody wants him to be as big and bulky as Gung Ho. Like
it looks like he's gonna be. Like that upper torso looks huge. You know, he's jacked. Again, his legs, a little small. But Art, do you have that picture that you shared handy where you compared it? Like someone altered this with bigger thighs?
Let me see if I can send it over to you.
Or you can just share your screen, bring it up, share your screen if you can, or however you want to do it. But I'd like to show that because
let's see what windows you got open. Share your screen.
Yeah.
What
tabs you got on
what tabs you got open, my dude?
I don't have many. I only have Facebook and this one. So I got to go to Instagram.
Greg says that torso looks more jacked than Hercules. That Hercules is pretty jacked. But you know what? If you put Gung Ho next to Hercules, they might be pretty similar in size. I've never done that. I have a Gung Ho somewhere. I don't know. Did you find that thing yet, Art?
Okay, just keep talking.
Keep talking. All right.
So, how about them Oilers?
The who? The what?
The Oilers.
Oh, there we go.
What about them?
No.
They're not a team anymore. Jeremy's no, carry it. All right. I am going to stop sharing this.
Boom.
There we go. So, Jeremy, what did you pre-order?
Oh, from this, I got two Crimson Guard and Zarana.
You didn't go for the Dusty?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I got Dusty too. Yeah, my bad.
That's exactly what I pre-ordered.
Yeah. So two of them, Dusty and Zarana. Like I couldn't help it. Like I said, I had this rule about classifieds going into it, which was I'm only getting the ones that I had when I was a kid. I'm getting those representations of the one that I had as a kid. And then it slowly expanded to I'm also going to get the ones that my buddy down the street had that I had a whole lot of fun playing with, you know. Again, I'm not going to pass up on those. So that's why Zarana is making her way to the collection and the two Crimson Guard.
So there it is. Wow. We got the Hasbro render on the left and Art's render on the right.
It's much better.
I think it is. I think they even shortened the torso a little bit, didn't they?
I don't know. I don't know about that, but now the feet
they definitely did
to the hands now.
They definitely shortened up that torso a little bit, made the legs thicker.
See, the original one, it's like he's got that Batman the Animated Series body, you know, with those.
yeah.
He's like torso's out like this, and he's got like spaghetti legs.
Yeah, it's very Bruce Timm Sarge.
But when you see it side by side like this, then you're like, okay, now I see where the problem is.
Yeah.
But people won't admit it, you know. They're just going to keep going with it.
Like I know it seems like I'm like defending this Hasbro Sarge. I'm not, but I think Drew brought up a good point. He said it's like cartoon proportions, and I think maybe that's what they were shooting for, or it's just a straight up Roadblock repaint. I have that Amazon exclusive Roadblock. I don't remember his legs looking that small, but they could. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm looking at mine right now, but he's I don't do vanilla poses in my display like Ryan does. so I can't tell.
No, you got them all in the box there.
You got him in the box. Hang on, let me
It's
grab
all in the box there. You're like a wicked pisser over there.
let me grab him real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. But anyway, okay, so that's kind of everything they showed, or I think that is absolutely everything they showed. So I'm going to stop sharing this screen. Remove. There we go. So I don't know. I saw a lot of people like, oh, it's such a letdown. It's nothing but repaints.
There's some good stuff in there.
I thought there was some good stuff. I never go into these things with like high hopes, especially with G.I. Joe, because I'm just not a huge fan of the property. All right, so there's
Hang on,
Jeremy's.
Let me get him vanilla.
See, that's how I'm posed with this minigun and all that stuff too. Like, try to unequip his minigun.
Oh, you mean the Ram Cycle gun?
Yeah,
The one we're getting, a red one?
you're right. It'll look better with Roadblock. That's why we painted it red.
I don't know. I mean,
his legs look thick.
Yeah.
Look, guys, it could just be.
And it is a digital render.
Yeah, it could just be the render. You know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I think we're nitpicking at something that doesn't actually exist yet.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it
if
won't
they're
exist
saying
until next year.
Pre-order now for summer 2026.
Greg Finstad says, LaserPants, what about the new Valiverse tease from the other day? Which one? You mean the blowback figure?
The cloth goods thing?
Which I am assuming is blowback?
Oh, the Jeremy head? The Jeremy head sculpt?
Yeah. That was the only tease from the other day. That soft goods jacket was like a month ago, probably.
Oh, was it? I lose track of time. Yeah, so it was the blowback head, and there was like golden swarm armor. Excuse me.
So let me pull up.
God, now I can't get him back to where he's standing again. Oh, there he goes. All right.
You amateur poser.
Well, dude, like I said, it's like 35 degrees in my basement right now, so I'm not really getting a whole lot of mobility in those joints.
Your plastic's breaking and cracking and shit.
Yeah, so how about you cut me a little slack there, pal?
I will if you send me some of that smoked cheese.
So here we are. Oh, by the way, shout out to Just J. Hernandez. He put out a great review of Series 2A of Action Force. The guy is a posing genius.
Mm-hmm.
He gives me so many good ideas. First of all, his videos are crazy entertaining. Even figures that I don't collect, I'll still watch his reviews of them. He doesn't put out that many reviews anymore. He's very busy with work.
Quality over quantity, though.
That's right. That's right,
Quality
baby.
over quantity. His videos are great.
But he put out a great video, so check that out. Also, it's worth noting for everyone that wants Valiverse and Valiverse fans to be angry. Look, we all like Sarge. Mm-hmm. More power to Sarge. Get your money, bro. It's awesome. So there's Bobby's comment on it right there. And then here's what Greg was talking about. Greg, the blowback head with some gold swarm armor
and a gold stand.
And a gold stand. I know as much as you guys. I mean, we knew blowback was probably coming in Series 4 because we saw him in the Kickstarter. Foam Former says this is shaved LaserPants 81 right here on Instagram. How dare you?
LaserPants has a nutsack hanging underneath that beard.
That's right. You better recognize. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, a gold swarm.
But Blowback has black hair, doesn't he?
Yes, I believe so. I'd have to go back to the. I know he like his like mostly green attire. Yeah,
I think he has black hair. I'm more than likely that the head that came on Flint and Classified is trash. I'll most likely take one of these heads.
He's already like head swapping.
Oh, you don't like the Flint head?
No, I do not. Not at all.
You don't like him smiling and being super happy.
You like that face on Flint?
You get the stupidest smirk on his face, man. Yeah. I hate it. But...
I don't know. Do you hate it more than his shotgun?
No, I don't hate it more than the shotgun.
That's the same shotgun that Jeremy uses in the military every day.
How does it work? How does it work? It breaks, you load it, and you have to pump it?
Yeah, we got those breech loader pumps, man. They're fantastic. It's technology you civilians have never seen before, and that's fine. You normal taxpayers just go on about your business.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ted Millett said, like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. You talking about me?
Oh no, I was actually physically talking about a real sack.
Oh, right. Oh, like the chin. The chin. I don't have a butt chin. All right. Well, that's about everything that I had to talk about.
What's that yellow thing right there?
What? Which one?
Yeah, what's that thing?
This totally not swarm figure? Looks nothing like a swarm figure?
All I see is 4 swarm troop. It's weird.
I don't see. No. I don't get it. Are you suggesting that the great Mez of Mezco Toys ripped off Bobby Valla? Is that what you're saying? He ripped off Bobby?
I'm not here to say that.
You son of a mother.
Yeah, I'm just saying they look really similar to me. Some people don't see it. That's fine. But to me,
look, they're both bee themed.
Sure.
He's got a big head.
Sure.
They got wings.
Wait, It's a hornet.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, dude. You know what? I see 5 Masters of the Universe Buzz Off figures. That's all I see.
They all ripped off Buzz Off. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Mezco ripped off Buzz Off.
That's all I see.
And then he also showed a prototype of Pandora.
Mm-hmm.
Looks cool. Looking forward to that. Hopefully Series 3 goes up. I think pre-orders maybe this summer. Maybe. I don't know. Bobby doesn't talk to me anymore. Unless we're on camera. Unless we're on live. Yeah. He's not a fan. He doesn't like
busy.
All right. So I think that's about everything that I wanted to discuss. Is there anything you guys wanted to add to the end of the conversation? Anything you want to plug? Art?
You can find me on YouTube and Instagram. I do Twitter, but I don't really know how to use Twitter. I'm just like, I'm not that popular enough for people to actually want to tweet and follow me and know what the hell I'm doing. But
apparently Twitter's supposed to start getting good because Elon Musk bought it. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
So I am active on Twitter, and it has been really entertaining over the last 48 hours.
Indeed. Indeed. Yes, it has.
Very entertaining.
Hey, so everyone check out Unboxing Art on YouTube. I put a link to his channel in the description below. Jeremy, what's your YouTube? Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, I don't have one. Hey, look, I just wanted to put a cap on the discussion, right? Yeah. I will always give credit where credit is due, even to Hasbro, and I think that these pre-orders and what they've shown is a very good step in the right direction, right? A very cool course correction that they're doing. So I applaud them for that.
Absolutely.
More than half of it wasn't for me because it was all Tiger Force and Python Patrol, but man, when they get it right, they get it freaking right. So kudos to them. Looking forward to getting those figures. As far as plugging stuff is concerned, you should check me out on Instagram at Authority Figure Studio.
Link is in the description below.
Yeah, you can get the tiny bits of information that Jason will allow me to leak about Animal Warriors of the Kingdom and the upcoming combat strategy tabletop game that my brother and I are producing for that line. And right now, you can still get Animal Warriors of the Kingdom figures at Kickstarter prices on Backer Kit, right? So just keep that in mind. You can still get those original prices from Backer Kit. There are other e-tailers you can pre-order them from right now, but you're not going to get those original prices. So get it while you can. And Army build for sure.
Greg,
so how many am I going to need to play that game to be awesome at your tabletop game? How many do I need? Give me a number.
So as far as like Army Builder characters are concerned?
Everything I need to be a master at this game.
Did you get
how many?
Did you get everything from Wave 1 and Wave 2?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I think I definitely Wave 1.
Look, here's the thing about the game. If you only bought 4 figures from that line, you can still play this game.
No, I got more
the
than
amount
that.
of success that you have in the game is not determined by the amount of figures that you actually purchased, right? You can still have fun with it with your collection. Now, do you add other dynamics and complexities to the game that you couldn't if you do have more figures? Of course. And there's never been a better time than right now to get those on backer kit at Kickstarter prices.
All right. I like that plug. So, quick question. If I didn't buy any Animal Warriors of the Kingdom figures, but I have a Mafex in-game Captain America, can I still play it?
You could, hey, look, honestly, you know, we had it because the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom figures aren't out yet. We had to play test it with figures from other lines. We've done it with Valaverse Action Force. We've done it with Marvel Legends. So if you're a big fan of Animal Warriors of the Kingdom and want to stay within the immersion of the story and kind of the role-playing element of this, then I would highly suggest you do it with Animal Warriors of the Kingdom figures. If you are utilizing other figures on the board, then so be it. Once you buy the product and get it in your home, it belongs to you, and you can do whatever you want with it.
Can I use my portal?
Of course.
Awesome.
I'm
sold.
That's actually it's weird you brought that up because that's anyway. Never mind. I'm giving too much away.
I'm sold.
Yeah,
I'm sold. Hey, Utah, I'll take 2. I'll take 2. Give me 2 of them 4 games.
Just so everybody knows that there is a premium version of the game and a standard version of the game. The standard version of the game has everything you need to play right out of the box with your Animal Warriors of the Kingdom figures. The premium version has an exclusive figure, which is the Chinari Centurion that you'll only be able to get with the exclusive. Or I'm sorry, with the premium version of the game.
Cool. Sounds fun. Look forward to it, man.
Thank you.
Greg Fenstead had a question. He said, Art and Jeremy, 1 Joe and 1 Cobra you're hoping to see soon in Classified.
Oh, so for me, it's definitely Ripcord. The ones that we haven't seen yet?
Any of them. I would assume any character.
So characters that we haven't seen yet, definitely Ripcord. And on the bad guys side, on Cobra, got to go with Monkey Wrench. On that one.
Man, yeah, Monkey Wrench. I had Monkey Wrench as a kid.
But stuff that we've already seen, I want a regular Bazooka, like bad. And Cobra, Mindbender's coming, but I don't know what the release is going to look like. If it's going to be that big premium exclusive, because that's really going to make me mad if there's not a standard release on that.
There probably will be.
There will be.
I would think, just like Zartan.
Yeah.
And Cobra Commander. Yeah.
Art? I would say for me, I mean, it's a toss up. I love Tunnel Rat. But I really would love to see if they followed like the Pursuit of Cobra line and the gear that it came with. I would love to see a Lifeline with all that like medical gear and all that stuff would be really awesome. And as for villains, I'll just make it easy. Let's go with the Army Builder. Let's do a Night Viper.
He didn't ask me, so I have no answer for him.
You don't know anything about
but I'll answer him. I'll answer him anyway. I would say regular Outback and bad guy, hands down, Monkey Wrench. And if they don't do Monkey Wrench, that Ravager Thor from Marvel Legends is a good base buck to start on.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a point. I didn't even think about that.
And I got him in the mail today from Amazon.
Nice.
So, yeah. But we, even if we don't get from Classified, we got a good substitute from Legends.
Yeah.
Ravager Thor. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining me. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks for the invite. It was definitely fun.
Definitely. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
You guys are always invited back to LaserPants Live. Not to the 3POA. Tony does not like either of you at all. So, but LaserPants Live, we're cool. We'll do that. Okay?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Thanks to everyone in the chat for joining us. We had over 100 viewers at one point, which blows my mind. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000. I think we're at like 715 right now. And, we're plugging along. I appreciate it. And hit the like button on your way out if you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, I don't care. Hit the dislike button. It's all the same.
Hit a damn button.
Yeah, just click everything that you see on your YouTube screen right now. Just start clicking stuff.
Not the X. Not
yet. But I'm going to click the end broadcast button. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.